Good evening, bare knuckle fans, to those watching around the world and to those here inside the Vale Arena, live from Cardiff, Wales, as BKB and the Mighty Trigon return to the UK. Just a couple of weeks ago, we had BKB 39 in South Carolina, USA, for an unbelievable bare knuckle card. And tomorrow night, all roads lead to the Vale Arena, to the Mighty Trigon for BKB 40, a Cardiff Brawl 3. 2 world titles on the line. The Slavic Warrior challenges the champion, Daniel Podmore, for the Bridgerweight Championship of the World. And the main event sees Martin, the Rebel Reffell, take on world champion Liam Rees in the Super Welterweight division. I'm joined on stage by the matchmaker, Jim Freeman. But firstly, a huge thank you to our sponsors, with all tomorrow's action brought to you by Vortex Competition, Takeo Farms, CBD you can trust, and Clue nicotine patches. Want to quit smoking? Let us give you a clue. So let's get the fighters to the scales tomorrow night in the blue corner. Making his first appearance inside the Mighty Trigon from Newcastle, England, please welcome Frankie Curry.
Look, if you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted, in one moment, would you capture it?
Frankie Curry, official weight 171 pounds. And his opponent tomorrow night in the red corner, also making his Trigon debut from Port Talbot by way of Wales. Please welcome Grind Magic Man Goodjohn.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm.
Kerion Goodjohn, official weight 170.6 pounds. Live tomorrow night from the Vale Arena, 5 3-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. And BKB 40 presents our next contest in the light heavyweight division. Introducing first tomorrow night, fighting in the blue corner, making his first BKB appearance. Please welcome from Worcester, England, Will the Gentleman Dumitzel.
Clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power. Broken, the school's closed, the prison's open. We ain't got nothing to lose, mom.
The gentleman weighs in at 173.3 pounds. And his opponent tomorrow night in the red corner, also making his BKB debut inside the Trigon. From Newport, South Wales, please welcome Nicky Bambino Potts.
Good night, cool world. I see you in the morning.
The Bambino weighs in at 175 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, BKB 40, a Cardiff Brawl 3 presents 5 3-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division.
That's what you hearing. Listen. X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make the motherfucker wonder if you get it. Damn right, can I do it again? Cause I am light, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I break who you sending me. You motherfuckers never wanted nothing but your life saved. Bitch, and that's on a life day. I'm getting down. Like a nigga said freeze. So won't be the one ending up on his...
And now, ladies and gentlemen, BKB 40 presents a Bridgerweight contest scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Introducing first tomorrow night, fighting out of the blue corner from Stourbridge, England. Please welcome Aaron El Gringo Mandingo Hurston. El Gringo Mandingo, official weight 225 pounds. And his opponent tomorrow night in the red corner, making his BKB debut from Worcester, England, by way of Kidderminster, England. Please welcome Anthony Ant Scottford. Anthony Scottford, official weight 224 pounds. Once again, BKB 40 live from the Vale Arena in Cardiff, Wales. Gives you a Bridgerweight contest over 5 3-minute rounds.
Let's go. Brand new Lamborghini, fuck a cop car. With a pistol on my hip like I'm a cop. Have you ever met a real nigga rock star? This ain't no guitar, bitch, this a clock. My Glock told me to promise you gon' squeeze me. You better let me go the day you need me. So bitch, put me on that nigga, get the bus. And if I ain't enough, go get the chop. It's safe to say I earned it, ain't a nigga gave me nothing. I'm ready to hop out on a nigga, get the bus. Know you heard me say you play, you late, don't make me push the butt. Full of pain.
And making his third BKB appearance tomorrow night, his second time in the Mighty Trigon, fighting out of Cheltenham, England, by way of Panjshir, Afghanistan, the Persian Wolf, Salim Jamshidi. Salim Jamshidi, official weight 146 pounds. And facing him across the Trigon tomorrow night in the red corner, making his 8th BKB appearance, fighting out of Wales. Please welcome Corey, the Ginger Weapon, Healy.
A 7-nation army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off.
The Hitman weighs in at 146 pounds. This BKB contest brought to you over 5 3-minute rounds in the welterweight division.
That's how long I've been on ya. Let's get lost tonight. You could be my black Kate Moss tonight. Play secretary on the boss tonight. And you don't give a fuck what they all say, right? Awesome, the Christian and Christian Dior. Damn, they don't make them like this anymore. I ask, cause I'm not sure. Do anybody make real shit anymore? Bow in the presence of greatness. Cause right now, that has forsaken us.
And ladies and gentlemen, our next contest brought to you in the heavyweight division. Introducing first tomorrow night, fighting out of the blue corner, a veteran of 7 bare knuckle contests from Whitstable, England. Please welcome Tony T. Blue Parrott. T. Blue weighs in at 238 pounds. And facing him across the Trigon tomorrow night in the red corner, entering the Trigon for the 3rd time, a former Welsh boxing champion from Aberdare, Wales. Please welcome Dark Fruits, Dorian Darch. Dark Fruits weighs in at 230 pounds. Once again, BKB presents 5 3-minute rounds in the heavyweight division.
It's so scary in a house that allows no swearing. To see him walking around with his headphones blaring, alone in his own zone, cold and he don't care. He's a problem child. What bothers him all comes out when he talks about his fucking dad walking out. Cause he hates him so bad that he blocks him out. If he ever saw him again, he'd probably knock him out. His thoughts are whacked. He's mad, so he's talking back, talking black, brainwashed from rock and rap. He sags his pants, blue rags, and a stocking cap.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we go to our main card tomorrow night, live from Wales for BKB 40, Cardiff Brawl 3. Introducing our fighter in the blue corner, making his BKB debut inside the Trigon. From Jersey, England, please welcome Daniel Podmore.
Goes on, honey, her my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli. Hot key, keep a horn on me. That could my seat. IP ownership, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off at my feet.
Danny Worsfold weighs in at 189.2 pounds. And his opponent tomorrow night in the red corner. A fantastic BKB record of 9 victories and only 4 defeats. 8 wins by knockout and 5 of those KOs in the very first round. He's a former British and 2 times BKB champion of the world. Please welcome Dan Lionheart Lerwell. Dan Lerwell, official weight 189 pounds. Main card action, ladies and gentlemen, for a Cardiff Brawl 3. 5 3-minute rounds in the Super Cruiserweight division.
Hey, I just went by to watch with a whole lot of diamonds to show all these niggas it's my time. Took a trip out to Cali to hang with the clips, make a play and get high off that Zaza. I say R.I.P. Kobe, a nigga so fly when I ball out, fuck around skydive. So much chicken on me, could've went by the Williams, the Rudy's, a big ass Popeye. In a whole different bracket, this life is immaculate. If you hit me for bows, then you know that I'm taxing. Keep buying clothes, that shit still in the packages. If he say that he robbed me, he capping me. Really no niggas throw 7.
And now we continue this fantastic main card in the Super Welterweight division. Introducing the fighter in the blue corner. Entering the Trigon with a BKB record of 1-2-0. Fighting out of Mogilno, Poland. By way of Poland, please welcome Marcin Psycho Kosia. Official weight for Marcin Kosiak, 149.3 pounds. And his opponent in the red corner. A BKB record of 1 victory and 1 defeat. He's a 2 times MMA British champion from Abertillery, Wales. Please welcome Mr. Pink, Martin McDonough. Martin McDonough weighs in at 150 pounds. Live from the land of the Dragons in the Vale Arena, 5 3-minute rounds in the Super Welterweight division. Main card featherweight action, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome to the blue corner, making his BKB debut from Cramlington, England. Please welcome Callum Nolte. Callum Nolte weighs in at 126 pounds. And his opponent tomorrow night in the red corner. A BKB record of 1 victory and no defeats. He's a 5 times boxing Welsh champion from Swansea, Wales. Please welcome Ash Bash Williams. Ash Bash Williams weighs in at 124.9 pounds. Main card action, ladies and gentlemen, 5 3-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Expect fireworks for this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Push the fucking pack off of the porch or break a pound down. Get the scrap if it happen to blow, it makes a round sounds. Pussy cat on my lap, push it back and go to town down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns. I came back around like a nigga selling crack in pounds. I got a bag now, but it's nothing to brag about. Gun blast in the background, I'm a black man with the bloodhounds. Mac 10 making love sounds to a bad chick. She from uptown, no from down south, not a loudmouth. We could fuck around. Hit the music, baby, cut it down. Hit the doobie while
and now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the blue corner, making his BKB debut in the Mighty Trigon, fighting out of Nové Zámky by way of Slovakia. Please welcome Roberto Koky.
You don't do that.
Robert Koky weighs in at 167.2 pounds. And his opponent tomorrow night in the red corner with a BKB record of 1 win and no defeats. A former boxing Welsh champion from Penrith by way of Cardiff, Wales. Please welcome Keiron the Hurricane Harding.
What are you talking shit for? You ain't got no whistle. You don't pop no pistols. What you carrying a knife for? You ain't gonna stab none. You men are useless.
The Hurricane weighs in at 168 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, BKB 40 presents 5 3-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. All roads lead to the Vale Arena in the land of the Dragons tomorrow night.
Yo, BMT, I'm on a big man ting. I ain't going into clubs without my big hand ting. Got 11 on my finger, that's a big man ring. Yeah, I got a big bag, no bin man ting. See me jumping in them Porsches with them big back things. All I really know for sure is I won't kiss.
And now with a BKB record of 1 victory and no defeats from Swansea, England, please welcome Gypsy Joe Smith.
Man, killer beat. No doubt, indeed. With that weed, you know what I'm saying? That old real shit.
Gypsy Joe weighs in at 152.8 pounds. And facing him tomorrow night in the Mighty Trigon in the red corner with a BKB record of 3 wins and no defeats. A former BKB champion of the world from Cambridgeshire, England, Tyler El Tornado Goodjohn.
You could run, but you can't hide forever from these streets that we done took. You walking with your head down, scared to look. You shook, cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. They never around when the beef cooks in my...
El Tornado weighs in at 155.5 pounds. Catchweight action, ladies and gentlemen, live from Wales, scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds.
Ready for war. They on a battle.
If they want a battle, I'm ready for war. I come from the struggle and love all the trouble. I've been here before. I'm done and I'm sick of the talk, the smiling faces, not anymore. Yeah, kicking the door. Been in the gutter, I come from the mud, I can give you a tour. If they want a battle, I'm ready for war. I come from the struggle and love all the trouble. I've been here before. I'm done and I'm sick of the talk, the smiling faces, not anymore. Yeah. kicking the door. Been in the gutter, I come from the mud, I can give you a tour. If they want to battle, I'm letting it loose.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the co-main event of the evening, the BKB Police Gazette Diamond Bridgerweight Championship of the World, scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds in the Bridgerweight division. Introducing first, tomorrow night, fighting out of the blue corner with a BKB record, 2 victories and no defeats. A former world boxing champion from Mostar, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Please welcome the Slavic Warrior, Emil Markic.
Any boy want chat him off it free if you do that. Big man running through the trenches. Anytime you're ready for the drama. Them a run.
Emil Markic weighs in at 211.3 pounds. And the champion, ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner with a BKB record, 7 victories and only 3 defeats. He's a former British and multiple world champion from Birmingham, England. He's the reigning, defending BKB champion of the world. Please welcome Daniel Podmore.
Loyalty before dishonor. Them not really want the drama. Second, Mr. Ducky, know your coffee machine dog. Second, Mr. Ducky, coffee all and pull up. Second, Mr. Ducky, know your coffee machine dog. Second, Mr. Ducky, coffee all and pull up.
Big Pod weighs in at 215.2 pounds. Co-main event action, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, the BKB Police Gazette Diamond Bridgerweight Championship of the World. Live from Cardiff, Wales for BKB 40, Cardiff Brawl 3.
Might just go to Brushy on the weekend. Ask me where I'm from, and if you see them, say Birmingham, man, I'm from Birmingham. Them y'all are from Birmingham, y'all are from Birmingham. Oh my, Birmingham, man, I'm from Birmingham. Them y'all are from Birmingham, y'all are from...
And now, Gareth A. Davis is with the fighters.
Well, what a brilliant Bridgerweight title we have tomorrow night. Emil, you fought at the very highest level against world title contenders in boxing. What does it mean to try and win this prestigious belt?
I'm very happy. I'm very proud to fight for the belt. I hope we make a good fight. May the best man win.
He says he's invincible. What are you going to do to Dan Podmore tomorrow night?
He's a human like everybody. Everybody's invincible. Everybody can win. And also, I always say you need a little bit luck in life or in sports to win sometimes. Maybe I'm the better fighter or he's the better fighter, but with the luck, you need sometimes just a little bit luck to win.
Is it a 50-50 fight?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Emil Markic, good luck tomorrow night. Big Dan Podmore, you say you're invincible, you're going to be a multi-weight world champion. You've had to wait a little bit to defend the title. What does it mean to you to defend this against Emil tomorrow night?
It's just another fight where I get to cement my legacy. You know what I mean? I've won bouts. You know, I'm here for big fights only. And now Emil's the guy standing in front of me. And tomorrow night we get to do the job at hand.
Earlier you told us you want to be one of the greats of this sport, and there's an opportunity to show it tomorrow night.
Absolutely. You know, I think I'm there. So, like I said, but I find I'm flying under the radar a little bit. But after tomorrow, I think, you know, everyone's going to start seeing that, you know, Big Pod is a force to be reckoned with. So.
Podmore versus Markic tomorrow night, Bridgerweight title. We cannot wait.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event tomorrow night. The BKB Police Gazette Diamond Super Welterweight Championship of the World. Brought to you over 6 3-minute rounds in the Super Welterweight division. So please join me in welcoming tomorrow night, fighting out of the blue corner, a BKB veteran with 6 victories and only 2 defeats. A former British BKB champion from Peterborough, England. Please welcome the Rebel, Martin Reffell.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life.
The Rebel weighs in at 153 pounds. And facing him tomorrow night in the red corner, the champion with a BKB record undefeated with 4 victories and no defeats. From Swansea, Wales, he's the reigning, defending BKB Super Welterweight champion of the world. It's Liam Rees.
The career's more at stake when you in your prime. Fuck that paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want to...
Main event, ladies and gentlemen, the BKB Super Welterweight World Title. Scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds. This is BKB 40, a Cardiff Brawl 3. And now with the fighters, Gareth A. Davis.
I'll come to you first, Martin, the Rebel, Reffell. How thrilled are you? You said you want to make this not a great fight, but one of the greatest fights of all time.
Yeah, no, I did, yeah. I think and that's possible as well, both fighters. Going forward, it's going to be a strong, tough fight, and there's going to be a lot of blood.
You were psyching him out down there, weren't you?
Yeah, that's what you call it, yeah. No, Liam's a good bloke, he's a good fighter. I've got a lot of respect for the guy, but when that bell goes, we're going to war.
It's a 50-50 fight, you've told us the whole way along.
Yeah, no, 100%. Anything can happen in this game, but he definitely ain't getting the 3rd round stoppage.
We'll come to that with him in a minute, but what would it mean to you to win the belt tomorrow night, the prestigious BKB World Belt?
Listen, I mean everything, like, that's what we all work for, that's what we want. There is that belt, and that's what I'm going for.
Great, thank you. Let me come to the champion, Liam. Can you afford to lose at home, the dragon in his lair, the world title against Reffell?
No chance, Timmy. I can't lose that belt, especially my first fight in my hometown. Got my own crowd coming, so I cannot afford to lose it, and I will not be losing it. But it's going to be one hell of a fight. It's going to fight the night, fight the year written all over it. We're both true warriors. I got a lot of respect for Martin. He's a true guy, and it's going to be a good fight.
As he just mentioned, you predicted that you will stop him before 3 rounds. Tell us why.
Why? Because I get put on the spot every time, so just a word comes out of my mouth. It could have been 1, 2, 3 or 4. But I picked 3, so I'll stick with 3 now. I got no choice.
We cannot wait. The champion Rees against the challenger Reffell. Lee, take it home, make it sing, baby.
Thank you all for tuning in to the weigh-ins, ladies and gentlemen. You can watch tomorrow night's action from various sources. Please go to bkbbareknuckle.com/watch for all your viewing options, whether in Europe or if you're in the USA. Tomorrow night, all roads lead to the Mighty Trigon for BKB 40, a Cardiff Brawl 3.